What's up, English speakers? I am happy to be able to do a video now in English. I focus on Latin market, speaking Spanish, which is not that easy, believe me, and to give an underserved community really, because there's a lot of videos about crypto in English, but there's not that many, and the ones that there aren't that great as far as the information, the knowledge, because at the end of the day, we're in crypto so that we can make a lot of money, right? I know somebody or some people, some of you guys are probably gonna say, yeah, I'm in for the tech, but you know that face? Yeah, that face. Like, really? Come on. You know we're in there for the money, bro. Stop it. So let's get right down to business. How I normally like to do is I like to do a little intro, say, hey, what's up? This is what I'm gonna talk about, and then get right down to business. Since this is the maiden voyage, the first video in English, I'm just gonna let you know what's gonna happen in later videos. Hopefully you will like, hopefully you will subscribe, because I feel that the information that I have is really good. Who am I? Some guy with green hair. I'm 42 years old. I have been in crypto since 2018. I started with XRP. I was an XRP maxi. I made a lot of mistakes, but surprisingly, I've also made a lot of money. Five-figure portfolio, which took me like over a year to get going. And I turned it into, at this most recent bull run, into 7 figures. But I made mistakes too. And the mistakes was that this was my first bull run and I didn't hold on to it. Basically, I lost over $1 million. Not completely, but a good chunk of it. Yes, these are my confessions, like Usher would say. These are my confessions. But it helps. Hey, these things that we learn help, because I didn't know how to make $1 million. Well, yes, that's not 100% true, but I've never made $1 million in financial markets before. This was my first time, and so I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned, and now I know how to do it again. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys. Yeah. And so let's get going. Here we go. Let's start. That originally was not my goal. My original goal was, when I had $1 million, I was like, I'm just gonna give back because I'm super thankful. I shouldn't even be here. And that's where we are with that. So enough about me. Let's talk about you. How you guys doing? Wanna know about crypto? Wanna know about Bitcoin? Well, I'm glad you're here. That's what we're gonna do right now. So this is the 4-hour chart. Yeah, talking about Bitcoin. It's pretty much in this triangle, wedge, whatever you want to call it. We've gone over this yellow line that's descending, as you can see right here. There's a lot of noise in the 4-hour, so I don't put too much attention to it. I'm not a trader. I am mostly a hodler. I am an active hodler, which means like I will get rid of a position if I don't think it's cool. If I don't think it meets what I want anymore, or if I just don't believe in it anymore. What else do I do? I'll take profits early. If it 2x's, 3x's, I will take profits early. And then I'll wait to buy it back in. One thing I've learned in crypto is that, you'll have a couple of shots at the same price point. A couple, probably more than a couple. So, you think, oh, it's at $1, it's never going to beat $1 again. You hear that? It'll be at $1 again. Believe that. Okay. So, all right, enough sidetrack here. So Bitcoin, here we are. Bitcoin has had a nice couple of hours here, a nice few hours here. It couldn't really get over this yellow line, so there is some type of resistance here, as you can see. And in recent history, in the last few hours, it didn't go below this. It went down, wicked down, bodied down as well, but it came back in. So we're in this triangle where at some point Bitcoin's gonna have to shit or get off the pot. That's what they say. Ooh, I'm so crass, aren't I? That's what it is. Like Drake, I started from the bottom. Unlike Drake, I am not an actor. All right, so around January 9th, around Monday, is more or less when we can expect some type of movement up or down, although it can still probably continue to go sideways. Everybody's waiting for a movement up, and if that's when that happens, more likely than not always, not 100, nothing is 100%, more likely than not, it's going to go the other way. It's going to go against what people think. It's always good to have some type of a contrarian viewpoint, especially in these type of markets from what I've seen. Let's look at the 1 hour to see. I'm sorry, not the 1 hour. One day. Let's get rid of some noise. Let's put this here. Boom. go. Look at all the pretty lines. So as you can see, this triangle right here, right? Trying to get out there, but I see the continuous pattern. You know, it extends out, goes sideways, and then drops. Extends out, goes sideways, and then drops. Although it's getting less and less, you do see almost fractals. You know, it's stair stepping all the way down. I have this line right here around 15 grand. I think we could probably go back down to touch around 15 grand. This is 14,980. You know, so I have a tough time believing that we're really gonna go below these levels. The more we step back, the better we can see. Right here this is the Bitcoin halving roughly. All right, so in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I feel as though we're gonna be in this accumulation zone. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I'm wrong and it does drop down here, down to 10,000. This is 10,400, right? Maybe I'm wrong and it does drop down to this point, but I don't think we spend a lot of time there. And I think we spend a wick here. You know, we'll wick down here, which is these little lines right here after the body. This is a body. This is a candle. This is a body, and this is a wick. I'm not a trader, like I said. I'm not a trader. Some of you guys probably can do better graphs than I can, but I have a really good eye. I have a really good way of seeing these markets, man. I picked a lot of winners, and now after being seasoned, you know, being in since 2018, you can see it a little more. I don't know everything, but I'll give it to you how I sees it, you know. And I love crypto, man. I am just about it, you know. I feel as though this is the best way to make money, and money always goes to where it's treated best, and no other market is money treated better than in the crypto market, in my humble opinion. But you know, we can all have different points of views. All right, so my point here, 15,000, right? 15,000. We're probably gonna touch it down, touch around here at some point, right? Maybe in the next month or two. The people that I watch, the general consensus of the information that I see, look at, you know, it's pretty much right here in this area. 15,000 down to as low as maybe 10, you know, but we ain't gonna go much lower than that. So honestly, from here on down is a pretty good accumulation zone. All this is accumulation zone. All this is basically 2023, which is, I feel, the second half of 2023. I think we're probably gonna start moving back up. Although, are we gonna be over $20,000, which is around, you know, around this point right here at the second half of 2023? I'm gonna say yeah. Why not? Let's say yeah. We're gonna be over $20,000 at the second half, at the end of 2023, as we go into 2024, and hopefully, if the 4-year cycle continues, which I am a believer that it'll be somewhat close to how it's been, we're gonna see an upswing in 2024 or after. You know, halfway through 2024, somewhere in 2025, we're gonna see an upswing, and we're gonna see a big upswing, maybe up to 100, 150. Hey, if you look at the news out there, and you know, this is where I'm not a technical guy, just looking at TA. I also look at news. I also look at everything. I also look at the interconnected of the markets, like the Dow Jones, the dollar, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500. I'm a 42-year-old guy. I've seen markets, and this is what I like. This is what I do. I dedicate myself to this, and I'm gonna share my knowledge with you guys, as I said before. All right. So hopefully, you know, give me another shot with another video. You know, the next one will be more, this is more of an introductory video, so you get to know me, get to hear, you know, what I'm talking about, and that's pretty much it, man. I give it to you straight. All right, so again, 15,000, 10,000, maybe we'll play around here, and then at the end of the year we'll have a little pop. Boom. Right? Boom. November, December, January, something, have a little pop. Then we'll play around and then start slowly coming up. You know? Somewhere in 2024, 25, I don't see why we can't be. You know? Why we can't be up here? Why we can't be up 150, 100, 120? Why we can't be up here around that time, 2025? Definitely the end of 2025, middle of 2025. Definitely. But to take advantage of this huge rise up here in the future, right? 2024, 2025, we have to be buying right now, right? Because in bear markets is when you make your money, believe it or not. And it sucks because you're buying in and the price goes lower. You're buying in and the price goes lower. Your dollar cost averaging down, you know, and your portfolio is is, you know, getting cut down and down and down. In 2018, my portfolio was down by like half, pretty much for like a year plus. And I would just keep putting money in, keep putting money in. VeChain was a big winner for me. And at some point, right, when the market started turning around, you know, I've heard for a couple years now, you know, that, oh, wait till a bull run happens, wait till the bull run happens. It's amazing. You know what? They didn't oversell it. It was amazing. I had 48-hour periods where I made 100 grand, no bullshit. And I'm just a blue collar guy. You know what I mean? So if it can happen to me, it can happen to you too. You just got to be accumulating during this time, during a bear market. And that's when I got in 2018, is during a bear market. And I'm following the same exact thing, the right things that I did at that time, which was dollar cost. Not even, I threw a bunch, I made a lot of mistakes. I threw a bunch of money in early, and I should have waited. I should have DCA'd how I'm doing it now. And then just, you know, keep buying as it lowers. I didn't buy anything over 20,000. So, I mean, I pretty much started buying all this basically. So not bad. And I think we can still go down. If we still go down more, I will buy more, you know. And if we go up from here, I'll be happy with the bag that I have, you know, because I am into low cap altcoins. Another thing, you know, I could have made more money if I had looked lower, looked at the, you know, the second pages of these, not the first one. You know, forget about the top 20. I actually like market caps in the millions. That's how, like, that's the cryptos I look at, because those are the ones that can give you 100x or more. And that's really what I'm looking to do. You know, I'm looking to change my life and future generations' lives. A couple of cryptos that I like. So let me just finish it off here. I'll show you my watch list so you guys can check it out. I got coins that I watch that I like. I like QNT. I'm not buying it at $113. I still love VeChain at 16 cents. Let's see. This is my watch list, by the way. Energy Web token. This is one that I am accumulating this bear market, and the market cap is actually on the higher side. It's not yet at 100 million, but it's on the higher side. Illuvium, I like it. 78 million on the higher side for me. Singularity Net, I just started picking it up because I believe that AI is going to be a really strong sector. Also, another sector that I really like, real estate tokenization. And some of those would be Landshare, Labs Group, two cryptos that I am also picking up. Look at that, 1.6 million. Labs Group is 900,000, not even at a million. Safe Haven, which is on the network of VeChain. Safe Haven, and they do stuff that's not sexy at all, but they're working on security, like super serious security, like military grade security, and they're at a market cap of 1.3 million. I'm in their community, and you know, they don't do a lot of marketing, so that's why you probably never heard of them. But these are the coins that will do 100x, 200x. And they got a good group, pretty interesting. You got a good pedigree as far as I've seen. So there's another one. 8Pay I also like. They're in the payments. They're actually hooked up with Shopify, and that caused a little bump, but it's back down. I think it's actually a good one. I accumulated a good chunk of this one. This is another AI play, VAI Biot, 6 cents. Doesn't even show you what the market cap is, so go figure that one. And what else? Nodes. That's one mistake I made. I don't really want to talk too much about nodes, but I will say that I made a mistake in buying this. I bought this when it was like $400. Right? But sometimes I think you learn more from your mistakes than you do from your successes. So I will be sharing that with you guys as well. And believe me, I made a lot of mistakes, and thankfully the successes are still better than the mistakes I've made. God loves me, I guess. The universe loves me. Whatever you want to believe in. All right, let's call it a day, all right? So there it is. A quick little video about me, a quick little video about the markets, some cryptos that I like. Gave you an idea of what I feel BTC will probably do. I think we're close to the bottom, if we're not at the bottom currently, but we're probably going to go sideways probably the rest of 2023. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, but probably reversion back to the mean, to around these levels. That's it. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. I will be making more videos. So we will be talking later. You will be seeing me later, and I will be doing my best to share as much good information and provide good content to you guys. All right. So please subscribe, please like, and I thank you. Have yourselves a wonderful day.